Also, on the tip of sampling, did you guys hear the Knuck If You Buck with Little Baby doing it?
Nope.
No.
I love that song too much. So I'm not.
Is it good?
I like Little Baby. I think he's dope. Sometimes these samples.
No, can we? No, we gotta address the people who are sampling these songs.
wait.
And I'm not talking about I'm not even talking about the artists. The producers that are sampling these iconic.
So he did a
big
cover of Knucked If You
records.
Buck, or he sampled Knucked If You Buck and did his own song on it.
It's gotta stop.
Let me get it.
Everybody, producers, make something on your own, man.
Make something
Everything
new.
doesn't have to be or sample something from back in the days.
No. But this is going to be the same argument that they had when
Yes,
sampling first
exactly.
started.
So
you
that's
can't-
not-
What's
that's
that?
not the
What? Like what? That what? No. Let me. I will make sure you say what you say clearly because I have a rebuttal for you. See, no, time out.
Wait, I didn't even get it.
No, I want to know because I want to ask you two something right now.
Okay.
Do you consider that a sample? Yes or no?
Oh, that might be a cover. Oh my God, we had this argument
Thank
months
you.
ago.
Is that a sample or a cover?
Okay?
He took the beat and he's rapping his own thing. It's a
So therefore,
It's like a
not
mixtape record.
So
remember back in the day, the mixtape. It's a Jack Your Beat move.
okay.
Shout out
then,
Crime Mob,
then,
by the way.
then I'm cool with it. I'm talking about the guys that say they're sampling and they're not sampling. They just took a song.
but okay.
They just took the actual song with the beat and the sub and the 808s that they already had,
As a producer, can I tell you?
and
the
then they just go, and then all of a sudden
Can I tell you the problem? Or-
that's a sample.
You go, Travell, and I'll go.
It's a production version of the.
What? Wait, no, because I know you're going to say something good. So say it.
Why
Come out
can't
and
they
say
go
it.
sample where the sample
production-
came from?
It's a production version of the Virgil, rest in peace, design strategy, which is the 3% rule. So you
Which
take
is-
something that exists and you change it by 3%, and it now makes it something new.
Well, then when you do that, which I'm fine with if you want to do that, but it better be fucking unbelievably incredible, or else I'm gonna have a
Okay,
sour tea.
I'm gonna try to give a quick sampling lesson in a very short period of time.
Talk to them.
So
Talk to them.
here's
Is that your camera?
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about sampling that why sampling sounds different today versus in other times.
Because there's not a lot of producers anymore.
No, wait. There's not a lot of producers anymore. No, there's more.
Producers.
Yes. Oh, there's a lot of beat makers.
There you go.
Oh, is that your angle? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
1000% my angle.
Okay,
A lot of niggas are not producers.
That's true.
Because they do not produce.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna say about the way that sampling is going. So when you think about a song like, okay, let's take one of my favorite songs to ever, permeate my ears, DMX, I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up.
Yeah.
I forget the producer's name, but he sampled a very great loop, a very intro great loop of a song from James Ingram.
Yeah.
Okay?
And how old was that?
Well, I'm getting there.
Yeah. Here we go.
That was Slippin' came out in the late 90s, or is that early 2000s? Probably the very latest of the 90s.
Yeah, like 98, 99, 2000.
And this Grover Washington or James Ingram record, I think it was 20 years minimum prior. So it's probably maybe late 70s.
Yeah.
They also
a different genre.
producers.
Different
Okay,
era.
that's what I was going to get to. Producers say that the golden era of sampling is really the 70s, which is true because 70s had live instrumentation, a lot of beautiful music.
There you go.
80s became too digital.
There you go.
And then, with the synth pop and the 90s, you can start sampling again because people did it. Shout out to people like Hitmaker. But what is happening is when you are doing a sample and you're within the same genre, I think that's where the problem is. The same genre and too close of a time period. So it's like if you take a hip hop song and then you sample it to create another hip hop song, that is very dangerous territory. Very dangerous because now you're putting a lot of pressure to change the song. A lot of these songs that are being sampled from 2016 up until now, all they're doing, and I'm telling you this as a producer, it's something I know about.
Yeah.
This is not.
Yeah.
They're beefing up the kick. They're adding a harder snare. They're adding more hi-hats.
And I fucking hate it.
They are not reworking the record to present in a different way. So it is a cover.
We need more Kanye West's out there.
Okay. You know how when they release when they have old movies, but you're a director, they recorded on certain film, and then they only had VHS in the 90s, right? But then like Back to the Future, my favorite movie of all time. You go on Netflix and it's so clear and beautiful because they upscaled it. Yeah. That's all they're doing. They're upscaling these hip hop records from that muddy sound that they had in the early 2000s of the Atlanta scene. And then it just sounds clear because it's coming through a better device. That is not sampling. That is a cover.
I think anything artistic when done well.
Or autistic. Shout out to my autistic people, of course, that listen because they are very smart and talented and beautiful people. But go ahead.
I think it passes. Like the thing that jumps out at me is the "What You Know About Me" Glorilla song and "Wipe Me Down."
Wait, but you see,
go ahead, teach it. But I know, go ahead, teach.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Just because you are sampling a hip hop record and making another hip hop record, it doesn't mean that it can't work. It just has to be really fucking good.
That's what I just started. That's how I started this whole conversation.
Right.
And I'm telling you from experience and from what we've been listening to, it is very rare.
It's giving hair, nails, body. What's the Glorilla? Yeah, that's because that's when. And it's giving that sound.
And that song
amazing.
is bro. That song is way more. That version is way more chopped up than the original. Than the original. Compared to just
work has been done, but we all know the source material when we hear the song. Is what I'm saying.
Yep, that's fine.
Maybe.
I'm not against it.
No, maybe we know, but other people might not.
No, a lot of people don't know.
I'm more so just saying that I don't want to. I'm not vilifying the act.
There's no vilifying.
I'm vilifying.
It's a call to action to do better. There's a difference.
That's what I mean. I'm vilifying. Like,
yeah, I just think high quality gets a pass.
If you
make it well, it'll be okay.
Well, if you make it well.
Yo, that 3% thing really that's annoying.
Wait,
it's
what's
the thing? It's design.
What was the 3% thing again? Sorry, say it again for those.
I just
the rule is if you take anything and change it by 3%, it makes it a new thing.
Yeah, no, I mean,
ain't nobody saying it's not a new thing.
No, you
it's
better
not
make that
it's a new, not good thing.
Because if you look, I mean, obviously, God rest his soul, so nobody talks about it anymore. But if you look at close to the end of his life, Virgil was having a lot of issues.
Okay.
Well, people claiming he was stealing design,
and that's why Kanye hates him so much.
And he kept saying, "No, I'm remixing."
But
I mean,
yes, exactly, and I can relate to it.
You might want to sit down for this.